Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Passpartout 2, The Lost Artist. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 25 bucks. It is 20% off right now as part of its launch sale, and the offer ends April 11th, 2022. So if you hurry up, you can buy the game, assuming that you like what you see. Now, I'm going to have to disclose a couple of things here. I got the game for free, but I gotta say, I actually put this game down twice, and this is my third time coming back to it, and honestly, I'm really not impressed. This game has very positive reviews on Steam. Maybe I'm in the minority. In fact, I probably am. And I should also disclose that I am not an artistic person by nature. Even my Microsoft Paint skills are very lacking. I don't have an artistic bone in my body. I use PowerPoint presentations for almost everything artistic. Anyway, so what I'm saying is just take my opinions with a grain of salt. This is a game not meant for me, but I will point out some of the things that I don't like about it. First off, there's no map. The story is you're down on your luck, you were evicted from your home, you arrive here, this guy Benjamin kind of takes you and remembers you and says, hey, you can use my little table over here. Go ahead and paint something and try and make some money. And that's all you're doing in this game is you're wandering around and you can set up anywhere, make money, come back and sell. And the gameplay loop is make signs for people, do quests, which usually involve more painting of some kind. Once you satisfy certain conditions, other areas will open up for you. So it's just a matter of just continuously painting over and over and over again. And you are graded via money based on how well the painting is. And that's the problem I have, is that there's no criteria. Like, I talk to these people and they don't tell me what they like, so I have no idea. Should I draw a particular painting this way? Make it more complicated? What colors should I use? I don't know. I don't know what they want. This is one of those games where the game gives you the freedom to do what you want, and that's fine, but then when you get a low score on something, it's like, well, I'm getting 10 bucks for this. What's wrong with it? Why don't they like it? Tell me why you don't like it. But I'm not getting that feedback, okay? So that's one of the issues. Another issue is there's no map. The area is small enough, but still, there's no map. There's no quest log. Another problem I have. There's not even keybinds. If I go to settings, for example, here's the graphic settings here, video settings, audio sliders there, language. That's it. That's it. No control settings. So, like, if there's a map button, I don't know. I doubt it. But I'm just saying, like, really? No keybinds? Anyway, so to play the game, you're going to get this guy. You're going to get 3 free paintings. Now, keep in mind, you have to replace your canvases. And for that, there's a store back here, Benjamin's store. I'm just going to click on this shop here. And it costs 15 euros. I'm just going to call it bucks, whatever, to buy a canvas. So you want your paintings to be at least 15 in order to make a profit, in order to do something. I have not seen a way to look at my previous art paintings yet that I've sold. I did read somewhere that there is a way once you get your own studio, but I have not unlocked that yet. So these are the different canvases that you can buy. There's like 9 canvases there. There may be more down the line, I don't know. There's also various tools that you can use. Pencils, pens, looks like a spray can. So you can mess with this, and this is great, but again, the general gameplay loop is you gotta sell stuff to make money. You use that money to buy new tools, and then doing quests also unlocks new areas. And unless you like painting and being artistic, you're not gonna like this game, and that's probably where I stand with this. Let's go ahead and show you a couple of examples of how painting looks, at least for the beginner. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the canvas, or the little easel button, and I set up shop right there. Now, the difference between 2 and 1 is that 2 is more freeform. You can roam around and do things, albeit in a very limited way. There's not a whole... This world isn't exactly like Skyrim, okay? It's a smaller town that you're going to wander around in, do quests, signs, and all that, okay? But in Passpartout 1, you were in this really confined area, you painted, and I had the same issues with 1 that I had with 2, lack of feedback and lack of knowledge of art in the first place. In Passpartout 1, I couldn't get past like level 3 or 4 because the customer's like, well, this isn't abstract enough. Fine. Now I have to Google what abstract is because I don't know. Like, I know I've played abstract board games, but how does that equate to drawing an actual picture? You know, I don't know. I'm not artistic. What does this particular art style mean? What does this particular art style mean? I don't know. I have to Google it and find out. So again, very little lack of feedback, and that's my problem with this game as well. Is that there's no feedback as to why I'm failing, and it's frustrating when that happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and click on Basic Canvas. Some of these other things are part of quests. I pulled this paper out of a trash can. So Basic Canvas, hit check mark, and you can rotate the canvas like so. You can put it back in your backpack. You can increase the brush size, but keep in mind you'll have more tools as you buy them. Again, my goal is just to show you a little bit of the game, and you can decide if you want to invest in this. This is clearly not a game for me. I'm just going to maybe draw some brown dirt. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let's try an ocean. How about that? We'll do like an ocean there. And maybe a starry night. So we've got some black. And again, I'm not artistic. I was better at math. That's why I'm an accountant, or was an accountant. Let's do some stars. You know, again, this is a round brush, so maybe we'll just. It looks more like pieces of cheese, but whatever. It's all right. Well, yeah, whatever. And then maybe the moon. In the corner there. Whatever. I don't care. And then I'm going to put, I don't know, maybe a boat? I don't know what a boat looks like. All right, so maybe if I shrink it like... Yeah, okay, so if I did something like that, and maybe if I fill it in, maybe I'll fill it in with a different kind of brown to give it a bit more color? Something, I don't know. That's kind of... I don't know what that is. Maybe it needs like a mast, right? So let's give it like a red. Let's give it a. Because purple mast, right? And then maybe a little red flag on the top. Whatever. And now a little guy on the inside. Hey, it's me. Hey. Yeah, okay, fine. That's a boat. It looks more like a goose without a tail and legs. But whatever. Sailing at night. Let's see if this is well received. I don't know. I'm going to put this on the table. You can actually buy the table and move it around. I am just going to place the art instead. And there we go. Sailing at night. Let's see if anyone likes it. It feels like every dot knows its place in this picture. He's offering me 22 money. I'll barely break out even, so I'm just going to maybe pick it back up and maybe add more things to it. No, I want to pick it up. Leave. How do I just want to pick it up. I don't want to afford the table. I just want to pick up the stupid painting. This is what I'm talking about. Very frustrating. Before, I could just pick this up, and now because it wants me to buy the table, you know, I'm just going to buy the stupid table. It's not like I'm going to be playing this again. Oh, there we go. Place art. So it just removed that one. All right, let's put it back on the easel here. Maybe it needs more stars. Maybe the stars need to be a different color. Maybe they need to be smaller and in between the other stars. Because that's exactly realistic, right? Super realistic. This is exactly what stars at night look like. A bunch of circles. Alright, and maybe we need to add fish. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're just not getting enough fish in the water. How do fish look? So what? It's just like a loop, and then a loop, and then a little tail at the end. Something like that. And then maybe this fish is orange. So we'll just... And then a little tail at the end. And then maybe there's a pink fish in there too. Alright, let's put that in there. A little tail at the end. Alright, so we're going to hit that and see if that one does any better. This is what I've been doing for the last hour. Place art. Okay. Let's see if this is more acceptable. Now, other people may wander by. So far, it's just been this guy. But I bet you if I walked somewhere else, they may, like with this table. 13. No. Someone, you look at it again, Benjamin. Look at it. So, what's wrong with it? I want to know what's wrong with it. Why doesn't it sell? Give me feedback. That's my problem with this game. I have a feeling that there's a meta to this. I have a feeling like certain color schemes, certain styles are more recognized than others, and until the user figures out what that is, they can just cheese it for the rest, you know. 35, there we go. I will sell that for 35. So I've made a 20-buck income there. If I sold maybe 4 more of those paintings, maybe I can afford the pen or pencil. Yeah, I'm done. So I did not like this game, clearly. I feel like some artistic folks may enjoy this game. Some folks may be a lot more successful at it, obviously, than me. And I can understand why. I'm just not that kind of person. But my problems with this game stems from lack of feedback. As a beginner, as someone that doesn't draw, as someone that doesn't have any artistic talent whatsoever, in order to grow, whether you're a game developer, whether you're an artist, whether you're a writer, you need feedback. I'm not getting any. That's my problem. Passpartout 2 is a cool idea, but where's the feedback? I need to know what I'm doing wrong. And until I get that feedback, well, why bother? It's like banging my head off a wall until I finally find that one part in the wall that's weak enough for my head to go through it. I'm not going to bash my head against the wall 500 times to figure that out. I'm sorry. Passpartout 2, cool ideas, not for me. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.